And good evening, everyone. I know it's just the beginning. We don't have many people here. I'm going to talk about the... let's wait a little bit. Welcome to my live. I will try to go live every Saturday. But yeah, I fell asleep in front of the television last night, woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Telethon until, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, I was wide awake, couldn't do anything. So I decided to start. So let me just quickly remove my camera just to show. Nice and simple. I have to say my first brand, I really loved it, but the red started to bother me with my eyes and it was just a bit too much in my face. So I wanted something like that's what I did. So yeah, I've done that for a while last night or this morning, early morning hours. And then I slept a few hours. So hi, Peter. Hi, Yolanda. Thank you for mentioning me and FASA on Miriam's Scientology Up North and Fat Grammy Mona. Yes, I think it was. I watched it, watched it on replay today. But I was doing so many things and my mother called in the middle of the afternoon to let me know that a family friend of ours passed away. So it was a little bit, it was not a shock. 94, but I've known him all my life. His parents forever. He went to see me in hospital when I was in Australia. And I remember every time he saw me, he said, I had to pay you in hospital. So yeah, he was a very he was an amazing person. He has a very funny personality. He was very religious, Catholic. You know, I'm a Catholic too, but not by choice. So but I kept it to respect my parents. I always question him about the Bible and stories and things like that. And it was always very interesting conversations. So, but we are not here to talk about this, but I just wanted to say afternoon. So I'll continue. Let me see. Peter, Mona hasn't replied yet. Auditel's email address, so I emailed both together, and Mona replied to me today. So it's in the making, guy, and I not apologize. I really appreciate you joining I hope with time I will be able to do more stuff. Hi, Irish Mart and ups, Yolanda. Sorry, Yolanda, I already said hello. Wait a second. And what? Okay, so I want to explain. So as the sorry, the description of the life is FASA, as you know, the anti-Scientology activist group in Switzerland, which was created 6 years ago by Yolanda and her husband Beat. And they're taking the German speakers in Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. Just in case you didn't know, but the ones that are in the chat, they know that by now, by heart. I apologize, the new members or the new subscribers. Okay, one other thing continue is please send some love to my like button. I really need it. If you don't like me, if you don't like my content, I would very much appreciate not like button. It messes up my algorithm on YouTube, and as a channel it messes a lot. So I would appreciate it. And I have to say, for all the watching videos, I never hit that button. If I don't want to like it, I just don't press that. Just a little, yeah, request for the ones who don't like me. And if you don't like me, just don't watch my videos. It's very simple. Anyway, I'm not gonna ask my chat to be always respectful, kind to each other. So, but if needed, I will do this. Thing I was gonna say. So, as you all know, I'm Yolanda. I can't do very much about that. Anyone else has or do I come across like I have a bad connection? Can Peter Irish? Can you let me know how I come across? Sweet. No, my Wi-Fi says everything is okay. Everything is okay. Can you guys confirm if you feel like my connection is bad? So it's what Yolanda says. Let me see. I can see better on my mobile phone. No, it's fine. Okay, I can't really do very much about that. Let me just see. All right, I don't know what you let me know in a little while. So, saying, oh yeah, because I get very easily distracted by the chat. What I've done, I pre-recorded what I wanted to discuss about by Scientology again. I will play the video. So if you feel it's not working, then I will have to upload it to YouTube, and then we'll do another live perhaps tomorrow or next questions. Sorry, but it's about 20 minutes video. Also, I have and I've done life is FASA really needs some help when it comes with a little bit of donations for the how you call that, for the lawyers. So the Asta ad says in here in the UK. Hello, new name. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I'm gonna run it in a second. So in the description of the life, you have all the information where you can find FASA. So from Facebook, Instagram, thank you, Peter. I really don't know what to do. According to my mobile phone and the app for nothing is Saturday, isn't it? Yeah. I will continue. And if it's really bad, then it might get worse when I run the video. So anyway, going back. You see, I'm getting very quickly distracted. All the social media links, so from Facebook, Instagram, etc., it's all there. They only have PayPal. So in Europe, Cash App has been. We do not have Venmo, so we really just have PayPal. They're actually giving out their bank details, but I told them create a PayPal, because if people do you but they live abroad, every time someone sends you transfer money, it will actually the bank will charge you. So it doesn't make sense. Family and friends. So I will show you that as well at the end of the video that I will run now, and then we can discuss and perhaps can then answer questions. So otherwise we can do another live next week with both of them and have a discussion about it. Let's start this. I don't know how to do this. I'm going to remove. This part I decided to record, not being sidetracked by the chat. You know how quickly I'm distracted something little. It's quite serious and important to have here. We need our help. They have mentioned it before in any other channels. Okay, so I think it's the video how I share this video, remove it, and we will do it in a different way. Okay. Give me a second. Oh. Way too many stuff open. Okay, present. to share audio. No, I need to do it differently. Share audio, otherwise we can't hear anything. Okay. Sorry, it's always something. Okay, so what's going on now? And here. This part I decided to record so that I'm not being sidetracked by the how quickly I'm being distracted something little. It's quite serious and important to have this out here. They have mentioned it before. In any other channels apart from T, talk about them. It's not working, so don't worry. That's life. I mean, not life as with an F, but with a V. So I'm gonna redo what I did in the video, and then it's worth something. Now that I removed the video from my area, is the feed better now? Am I still freezing intermittently or not? Pardon me, who is in the chat can answer me. Connection is fairly good if you're on Wi-Fi. Try plugging into your router or moving closer to it. And Wi-Fi. Okay. Everyone okay? So I am assuming it's okay. So well, I'm gonna continue. So I'm gonna show you this. Don't need audio here, but okay. So that is the blog, and this is what they wrote, and we're gonna go through it. If you have questions, put it in. I only have one screen at the moment. I don't see the chat, so I can't answer question at the moment. I'm gonna go through this and then the chat again, okay? So I'm gonna go through this and then we'll see how it goes. Scientology versus FASA, another attempt to silence us, but this time on two fronts. It's that time again, and yet it's a first. Scientology is taking two action against us. First, we received mail from the Basel Landschaft Ostzivil District Court, and the criminal complaint was also filed against us. First of all, we would like to make it clear once again that Scientology is not recognized as a religion in Switzerland. That's how it is in Switzerland. They are not recognized as a religion. On March 15, 2002, IDW published a very good article entitled Scientology is an Here are some excerpts from it. Sorry, I just need to. The fact that Scientology's ideological content originates more from the science fiction genre, contradicts the majority opinion of an enlightened society, and is based on axioms that categorically reject the accepted values of West, not play a role in its classification as a religion. And further, in the Dynetics chapter, Scientology presents social and political concepts that clearly basic order. At the end of this short report, it is written clearly in German and precisely. Cult representatives warn about the controversial community. It is set to systematically oppress and members. The Google Translate the sect as a translation, a sect. So in German, it's a sect. That's why I actually read it as cult. Back to our case. We, the FASA, are being taken to court in Switzerland. This time by a German Scientologist because of a blog post that was written. Scientologist has commissioned a Zurich lawyer to launch a civil suit and criminal complaint with the following legal order. German Scientologist, and he commissioned a Zurich lawyer. So Zurich is in Switzerland, not in Germany. The civil and the criminal, the civil suit and the criminal complaint. And these are the articles. So Article 28 in the Swiss Civil Code is the civil law protection of personality gives every person who has been or is unlawfully racially violated in his or her personality by another person, the perpetrator, and demand compensation. As they write above, is with evidence. So 61 ZPO is granted if the applicant makes it credible that the claim to which he is entitled has been violated, or that the violation is to be feared, and that the violation threatens to cause him a disadvantage that cannot easily be remedied. Article 261 in the Swiss Criminal Code. Article 261 bis of the Swiss Criminal Code prohibit discrimination against people and incitement to hatred, in particular against a person or group of people because of their race, ethnicity, religion, or sexual orientation. Here it is, religion. They are not in Switzerland. Article 173 of the German Criminal Code. Now you're wondering why German? Well, you remember he's a German Scientologist. So I don't know if that will come into account, because if got in contact with a lawyer in Zurich, if he goes that far, it will be handled in Switzerland. So I don't think any German laws will come into it. But I don't know. Understand the laws in America, let alone in Switzerland, where everything is even more complicated. So, and I haven't lived in Switzerland for 26 years. So can you imagine? Okay, so that article 1, in the case of slander, according to Article 173, the statement is made to a third party, not directly to injured party. The crime of slander involves the accusation of dishonorable behavior or other facts that are likely to damage the reputation of the victim. show you that these are screenshots. I can't click on it or make them bigger, so we'll have to ask FASA for this. Scientology wants to annihilate and destroy mission as the L. Ron Hubbard guidelines actually command. We have proof of this statement too, see below. Since the SRF report from October 2020, we, the FASA, are persons who can be handled by all Scientologists worldwide at all levels. Using so-called fair game methods with this declaration, all Scientology guidelines can be applied the ethics guidelines for this purpose. So, can't remember where it goes. These are all they explain that stuff. So, this is the abbreviation for the Swiss radio and television channels. And run a program. Okay, these are all in German, and again, I can't click on it to make it bigger, so we can get it for a later stage and translate it in English. We quote from the Scientology book, Introduction to the Ethics of Scientology. Scientology's only legal founder, L. Ron Hubbard himself, from the book on page 391 on the subject of law and the legal system. Here everyone can see what Scientology actually thinks of our democratic legal systems. See also our introduction at the beginning of our blog post. Well, we read it. And Scientology also demonstrably rails against the police and court systems. Society today seems to be structured in such a way that any down-and-out villain can torpedo any capable person and is even supported in doing so by those in power. This alone could be as the reward of being efficient is made inadequate by the disadvantage of having degraded criminals lay about and degraded beings shooting around at their whim, abetted by the protectors and sponsors and modern governments. Infected by the criminal associates themselves, the police and court systems are therefore composed mainly of down-and-out people who could not make it in life any other way. Oh, great. There is little intention to administer justice in any rituals. There is every intention to punish and create misery. Legal system thus become a kind of cancer that eats away at every great ambition and achievement of decent citizen. So that was written by L. Ron Hubbard. So according to him, the legal system is corrupt. Doesn't matter where. And therefore, he's going to use that to their advantage. Like as it was stated, this is written on page 391 of the Introduction to the Ethics of Scientology. Now, as you can see, this is from the German version. So if you do have access to be the same page number, but yeah. Eine neue Hoffnung für das Recht, a new hope for the law. Scientology has already tried many things against us and has always failed. Since the beginning, we have been writing information, warning and infiltration articles, be it on our website, blog, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or BlueSkyp. BlueSky? No, I think it's BlueSky. Law, including media law, and in light of current events, it is now time to list our most important successes. And that is important, and you will see why. I didn't know the half of them. Since the beginning, about 10 attempts from Germany to delete blog posts, we should have signed cease and desist letters, which of course we did not do. January 2022, non-prosecution order from the Lucerne Public Prosecutor's Office. The Scientology mission Lucerne tried in vain. Lucerne is in the center of Switzerland. April 2023, the spokesman for the Swiss Scientologist Jörg Stettler mistakenly believed that we had portrayed Scientology in the canton of Aargau. So canton is actually more a county, in a bad light. This triggered a long correspondence between him and Scientology Zurich with the county of Aargau, and they tried to circumvent data protection, which ended with Scientology not any. September 2023, shortly before the trial, we received mail from 5 Scientologists who hired the same Zurich law firm as in the current case, concerning 5 different blog posts. One Scientologist even changed law firms and tried from Bern. Bern is the capital of Switzerland, on the threat of prison and a fine of 500,000 Swiss francs to get us to delete a post. All attempts failed. So, wins against Scientology in the Basel Criminal Court, the first activist worldwide. We were acquitted of alleged defamation. So I reported on that, or we discussed that in the interview I did with Yolanda. So perhaps you can go back. The interview is in German, but you can change the November 2023, a Scientology family from Bavaria, so that's in Germany, threatened to take us to court with a German lawyer. We contacted a large law firm in Germany and managed to ensure that nothing happened, and there has been radio silence since then. December 2023, another attempt at intimidation, this time from Bern. It was also unsuccessful. April blog post about Scientology Daycare Center in Zurich. The Sonntagsblick, it's a Sunday newspaper, and subsequently numerous media outlets took up this case, which later led to the daycare center stopping its services and even closing down. That is what they already endured in the last 3 years alone. So it looks like that Scientology in Switzerland and in Germany, because I don't think we don't hear much about Austria, Yolanda, but that FASA has been out there. They're educating people out there what Scientology is, and they are concerned and worried, and I mean, and they, but this costs money, and Yolanda and Bert, I think they only asked. I saw a post, remember, on it was not even a post, that was a comment on someone else's post on Facebook, where they said we might need a little bit donation help for the legal fees, but they would never really ask anyone. I don't think it's fair that a lot of, sorry, are going to come back to you guys, and then I can continue waffling around. Let's remove this. Sorry guys, I just gonna remove and then I'll come back to you guys. I don't think it's fair that lots of people have received donations. There's hardly any channels out there that are talking about FASA, except T in Australia. She did an interview with Beat and Yolanda. I can't remember exactly. She did a really good job. We need to get the word out, and for me as well. And we need to help them a little bit. I think Yolanda can correct me if it's not correct, but I think I've been the first one to donate to them today. They created the PayPal today, so yeah, I'm probably the first one. So if you can, every little helps. You don't have to send tons. But if we have a lot of people donating a little bit, then it should work, right? You don't have to donate hundred thousands of, none of us have this kind of money, right, in our pockets. But if you have a channel and can put a post on your community page, it would be great. Perhaps if you have contact with bigger channels, that would be great as well. Description of the life and tag people in there, and perhaps we get help this way. That would. I can only ask for FASA. They haven't asked me to do this at all. That comes from me. They have never asked me to do anything. I've done this. It's okay. So that's it. I'm going to come back to the chat in a second. What I wanted to say also quickly regarding channels. So if you have seen now, we have more people. So I'm going to remove quickly the camera. So this is the nice, simple, and let me stop the sharing here. That's better now. All right. Yeah. I've done that to my dashboard on Buy Me a Coffee, and we'll start memberships on there. It's cheaper for you and it's cheaper for me in the sense that Buy Me a Coffee doesn't charge as much as YouTube does. You'll have to think about, I'm looking at other people who have set up memberships there to find out what I can offer you as a paying member. And if you become a member, let me know what you would like to see. Obviously, 2, 3, 4 different levels. I think I'm going to keep it to 2 levels and try to keep it, pardon me, I'm going to keep it not too expensive, according to what I can set it in Buy Me a Coffee. Okay, so that would help mainly because I'm paying the middle plan of Streamyard. So by the time we get to Black Friday weekend, I can then renew the plan. It's quite expensive, I have to say. So that's why I did it. With donation I got on Buy Me a Coffee, I got this plan. So the third level, I think it cost about $400. So anyway, but that's it. So let me go back to the chat and get interacted with you guys. Let me go a little bit up the channel. What am I talking? The chat and start storing your comment. Get there. I'm gonna say hello to whoever has joined in the meantime. Oh, hi, Scott, who aka Manning 8. Welcome, Style Audit 1A. Thank you very much for joining. Very nice, very nice. Thank you. Can someone update me on what FASA is again? Manning, it's FASA is the free anti-Scientology activist group in Switzerland, and they're educating the German speakers in Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. Oh, yes. Austria is still quiet. Yeah. Okay. You see, I don't have everyone here. Perfect. Mind to post a pre-recorded video. This is quite jittery. Yes, you post at the time. So because I've done, actually, I read the blog, which I done in the pre-recorded video. So the pre-recorded video, I'm gonna delete it. I'm not gonna post it. I think it will be enough. Thank you anyway. I don't know what's going on today. Thank you, Yolanda. Well, thank you. Look, I mean, I don't know Yolanda and Bear privately, but we have spoken on the phone many times. And anyway, look, we are Swiss. We are very correct. We are like that and not this or that way. Okay. Oh, and by the way, when you donate with that link that I gave, sorry, I have something in my eye. Yeah, I know, an eyeball, but something other. Sorry. This might every time. It's not my joke. I think it was my father-in-law. He always said that. But it's yeah, I look tired. I am tired. I'm getting old, that's why. Let me remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. So when you donate via PayPal, there's a little box to comment. So if your name on PayPal is different than your handle on you in there, so that Yolanda can say, oh, it's Irish Mart, or oh, it's Manning, oh, it's, it's nice. So you can say thank you as well. And I'm not going to talk for Yolanda, but I'm pretty sure they will show receipts, how much they have received in total, and what they used it for. But mainly it's going to be, it's all I can say. If you can share this video, I don't mind. And please, whoever is not in the chat but is watching, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And also, if you don't like the content, if you don't like me, okay, please don't press the unlike button, the thumbs down button. It messes up with my channel. I have a tiny little channel. I need more help than being disliked. I've been so many thousands and thousands of videos on YouTube. I never done that. I just don't press the like button. That's all if I don't like it. Okay. Be mean. By mean this. I mean this with love. Thank you. Most people won't watch this video because of technical glitches. Please redo when the connection is better. This info is important. Thank you, new name. Well, probably I'll do a re-record of the and post it. I didn't realize there were still glitches because no one was telling me. I thought everything was back to normal. Okay, but thank you, new name. That's important to let me know. Yes. Any questions or anything like that? No, yes. Okay, I'm trying to remember. There was something else I wanted to say, but I lost the plot. Guys, at the end of March, I'm turning 59. My last year in the 50s. Yeah. So, I can look tired. I look my age now. 10 years ago, everyone was saying, no, that's your age, you don't look like. Now I look my age, yeah. So anyway, really appreciate everyone being here. There's still problem. I can't see the thing popping up anymore. Pull. So I have to click to put you. Okay, Scott. Okay, I will pre-record. I will put it in the comment of this live. Quick travel update. In Verbier again. Back to UK tomorrow and off to Thailand on Tuesday. We got to go now because my brain is starting again. New name. You should go and meet my brother and my mother. Back to the UK and off to Thailand. Blimey. Would you please adopt you? Never been to Thailand. No, but I'm working, so I can't go anywhere. And I can't take my dogs and my cat, can I? No, I can't. Sorry, I'm joking, new name, but I'm a tiny little bit. And Verbier is wonderful. Can you let me know before you leave? Lots of snow there? Do you have a lot of snow? No? Yes? Okay. Any comments or any more question, please? Again, I've been told over and over again. There are some glitches. So I will pre-record again. Actually, tomorrow, before I less snow than over the new year. Okay. Huh. Surprising. You would expect more, right? Ouch, you should have more snow. But anyway. Well, go to bed. You go to the UK, back to the UK tomorrow, so you need your sleep. If you're in Verbier, it's nearly midnight. So good night and safe travels. And I'll see you in my chat. You see, I'm so easily distracted. Actually, I'm gonna check out my pre-recorded video that I did today tomorrow first, if it glitches or not. And then if not, then I will actually upload it to YouTube. So I think that's better way if my life is so bad. Because it's important. And like I said, Yolanda and Beat didn't ask me, comes from me. And it would be nice that we'll get together and help them a little bit. Okay, that would be great. So if anyone has any comments or questions, I'm going to stay another 5 to 10 minutes. If nothing comes, then we will finish this live. If no one answers, it's because it's still bad. Is it still bad? Yeah, I just saw something popping up on the left-hand side. I don't know. Thank you, Irish Mart. I will, I don't have much to say today. I'm a little bit, sorry, I'm good to fall asleep before midnight in front of the television. Because when you sleep before midnight, that's what I've heard all my life, is that you, how you say that? It's like you got an entire night's sleep. Oh, but you have the problem. Sorry, I'm drooling. I don't know why. So so when I woke up, I was a little bit in the clouds, but then afterwards I was awake. That's why I worked on the rebranding, and I mean, then putting it on YouTube and then all my other socials. Well, I haven't updated other. Need to change the logos on X and Instagram. Anyway, so I done that, and it takes time, and then stuff. I have something in my mind, but then it doesn't turn out like that. And I thought, and a little bit posh. Okay, Scott, I thought I heard something. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Okay. I'll reply later, Scott, okay? Thank you for the email. So, I forgot what I was saying before that. Yeah, so I'm not going to say that here, Scott. I'll reply to you. I will answer you that, okay? What else? Sorry. Oh, wait a second. I missed one of your comments up here. Is there some way you can have Yolanda talk about us and how the name would be at all about what they do? Well, Scott, Yolanda did that in the interview I did with her last year. She also, with her husband, was interviewed by... If Yolanda is still here, can you remind me, Yolanda, who interviewed you again? Oh, I'm trying to... Sorry, sometimes it's difficult. A voice down under. Here we go. I'm gonna find you the link to that. No. T per Scientology audit. Sorry, yeah. And I will find It wasn't a live then, it was a recorded. Let me see, videos. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take this on. Thank you, Yolanda. Here we go. Scott, that's an interview in English, obviously. I don't think T speaks English, German, but I did an interview with Yolanda. That was over 2 hours. Like I mentioned before, it's completely in German. Change the language to English. I mean, when I say change the language, you can you can add the subtitles into and translate it into English. Um, and she explains everything what they're doing. I speak about them nearly every time I'm live. Um, but it's a good point, Scott. Thank you. I just, like I said, I didn't program this video or this live with them. But if there's interest, Scott, FASA is in Switzerland, okay? Yolanda and Beat are from Basel, north of Switzerland, city which is surrounded by France, France and Germany. The airport in Basel, serving France, Switzerland, and Germany. It's very strange airport. I don't like that airport. I got lost once because if I in one country and you leave, oh, it's crazy. Anyway, that's not the point. But so Yolanda and Beat are Swiss Germans. Okay, so their mother tongue is Swiss German. Therefore, more multi-language on my channel to get more Europeans, other language speaking people aware and educated about Scientology. I want to do this more often. But for that, but that will happen a bit later because, but no, I did also Ludovic from France. Oh, he's a former Scientologist. So, so I had two interviews. Um, Yolanda, I think she can write English, but I don't think she speaks English. But Beat, her husband, I've had him. I think it was in the video I created when they protest and Scientology had their 50th anniversary. Beat sounds like he speaks very well English. But to be honest with you, I never heard Yolanda speak English, so I can't speak for Yolanda. Again, if it helps to get some donations in, perhaps we should do it again. Yeah, but like I said, T's interview was really good. So this I might put the link to that video to her interview with them and my interview in the description later on. Okay. Actually, I'm sorry. Bonnie's snoring. These dogs have really a beautiful life. And my cat is this side. She doesn't snore, but she sleeps. I'm really sandwiched in. And Baxter, where's Baxter? He's hiding somewhere. Oh, he's in the kitchen. Give me a second. Oh. Bridget, can you add a community post containing the link to the interview on T's channel and the PayPal? It might help to reach more people. Oh, I will. I will definitely. But you can then reshare my post, my video, etc. Let's see how my pre-recorded video that I did earlier today is tomorrow. I won't re-record it again. I'll just upload it to what? To YouTube. Yeah, guys, I'm getting old. Oh, here. Oh, sorry. Oh, I missed you. Here. It's conversation between Yolanda and Scott, but my English is very bad. I don't know if that's true, Yolanda, but I never heard you, so I don't know. So, yeah, we can do something again. And for the ones that discover FASA tonight or today, why don't they have a YouTube channel? It would be easier for them. The Swiss laws, when it comes to social media, are very tough in Switzerland, and they're already working very hard on investigating and you know blog their website, the entries on all the other social medias, etc. And then it means whenever they protest and video, well, they wouldn't be able to go live in Switzerland because you go live, there are people walking around, and actually, according to Swiss law, you have to pixelate out the faces of the people. You can't do that when you're live. So it has to be a recorded video, and then you pixel out everyone's a lot of time to do that. And that is one of the reasons that um how you say that they don't have a YouTube channel. But I'm hoping I did ask Yolanda once, but because I've had that in my life because of that job, that temporary job I have at the moment, um, to do like a monthly um, recap of what FASA has done in the last months in Switzerland, Germany, and perhaps say more about talk more about FASA as well. Um, that might be a good idea. Um, yeah. Let me see. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, gee. Oh, mamma mia. Mm. Yeah, I can see. Now, I see that. Finally, I could see what it was that was popping up. Connection is fairly good if you're on Wi-Fi. Try plugging it. It's fairly good. So there are problems with my Wi-Fi, but I very rarely have issues. So the 5-10 minutes I was talking about went much longer. Manning, aka Scott, thank you for your pointers. To account, you are right. We need to talk more about what FASA is doing. Um, but like I said, you can go on their blog. You can, if you're using Chrome, you can have the, and it's not even a plugin. You can translate entire page into English. So it's getting bad now. So I don't want to to yawn every 2 seconds and yawps. I wish you, wherever you are, a good morning, a good day, a good evening, or a good night. Sleep well, everyone. I see and speak to you very, very soon. And et voila. Bye bye. And thank you again.